Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be testing the GeForce RTX 4060 in the First Descendant. And here are the specs of the GPU. We have the Gigabyte Eagle OC model of the RTX 4060 installed, and we have GDDR6, 8GB of VRAM. We are on the latest NVIDIA driver 556.12. We have resizable bar enabled in BIOS. Here on Task Manager, we have the Intel Core i7-13700KF installed. We have DDR5, 64GB at CL 36 6000 megahertz, and finally in MSI Afterburner we have no overclocks applied. And let's get inside the game and check out the frame rates, guys. So here we are, guys, at 1080p resolution at first and at ultra preset with no ray tracing using DLAA, and everything else is set to ultra. I'm going to turn on motion blur. Well, it was off already. So here we are in the headquarter area, starting a lobby, I should say. Let me hide the UI. It looks so much more clean. Okay, so we're getting 50 to 60 FPS pretty much. That's our boss right there. We'll head over to the other area. This is just the headquarters. You need to open the map for that, and this is a world map, as you can see. We're gonna head to Kingston. Let's see. Let's fast travel down here. So here we go in Kingston area, as you can see. Whoa. What is that? We're dropping to the 30 FPS now. There's a stutter there. There are many areas you will find stutter for the first time, and then they will be gone the next time you visit. And we have a grappling hook, by the way, which I really like of this class. This is a free-to-play game, those who haven't seen my first video. This is a free-to-play shooter-looter game like Destiny. Alright guys, up next, let's test it out with some DLSS quality with ultra graphics preset. And now, as you can see, we are hitting the 70 FPS mark, which is sweet. Oh, there are aliens. These are the aliens you have to kill in the game. Let's start this mission. I haven't done this one.
Be careful. All the signals are being detected from inside the communication center.
I use my sniper rifle. Getting 80, 90 inside
This doesn't feel like a
this
simple raid.
building.
They seem to be after this place.
Let's use our ability. We have the ice ability. This that was the objective.
This is Commander Greg.
Okay.
Deploy the
There.
assault ship. Eliminate the Descendant.
Someone joined our mission with level 1.
Descendant. All networks within Kingston.
We don't have fall damage. I was wondering about that.
Communicator has also been taken out.
Okay, now let's start on ray tracing. Set it to high, I guess, with DLSS quality enabled. So high ray tracing on ultra preset with DLSS quality. We're literally getting the same FPS. The game also has frame generation, which I'm gonna try to use. Okay, we're getting 70 still in the open areas sometimes. When there are enemies, it drops to like 40s, as you can see. There, it drops down to 50, 40. The one shot, one kill. There's a huge stutter there. Okay.
I'm loading.
In here?
All gates have been blocked. And it
More
looks like we've
enemies
lost
down
all
here.
our soldiers.
Damn it. All those bastards.
I'll try to go around.
I'll leave you to it. We'll join you once the communications repeater has been reactivated. That stopped the gunfire.
She has some electric
Should be
shock
able to head to the
ability.
communications relay base.
Alright, let's turn on some frame generation. I'll keep it to DLAA. And I'm gonna turn on frame generation NVIDIA. And let's turn on reconstruction as well. Right, so now we are using Ultra preset with high ray tracing with DLAA and frame gen turned on. And we're getting like 60, 50s. There are input delay when I turn my mouse around. But it's still playable. Not sure how much more of a drop we're gonna see later on. Right, what I'm gonna do is now turn off ray tracing and leave frame generation on. Okay, now I don't have any input delay whatsoever. And I also don't really notice any artifacting or anything else for using frame gen. This is ammo. What's that? Rapton. So yeah, I don't really notice any bad visuals when using frame generation so far. Except the HUD and the UI, the ammo counter especially, the health and ammo counter. Which is slightly jittery. So that's okay. Other than that, I don't really notice anything else. Yeah, probably around the character, the edges of my character. There are some artifacting, but it's very less noticeable. And that is something which happens in every game almost when you turn on frame gen. Alright, up next we will try it with high preset. No ray tracing and no frame gen. Not sure what I am supposed to do here. Let me have a look. How do I look at the missions? Something I don't understand. Have to gather some bunny stabilizers, spiral, catalyst. Don't know where I'm gonna get those. But anyway, the FPS just dropped to 1, the 1% lows. There's a stutter, I guess. But averaging at 70s so far. Level 8 reached. So I just now realized that I have better guns which I can equip. Didn't see that. So let's equip these. And I'm in the area where the objective is at. I was in the wrong area of the map. So let's head back to options. Now we're gonna try it with medium preset on DLAA at 1080p resolution. And as you can see, we are touching 80 plus 90s. shadows and the draw distance is very bad. Starting when you set it to medium, especially. Yeah, the terrain detail, everything is messed up. Even like just by standing here, it's messed up. The game doesn't use that much of a VRAM though. So we have to get in there. That's the main mission. Let's start this mission. Click operation. Being sent to matchmaking. Okay. There we go. We are matchmade with 3 other players. Let's go. Restricted area. Okay, starts
This is the
in.
Ancestors facility. I hope we can find something we can use to restore my system. But the boss's commander has already ordered his troops to extract the data.
Okay, these guys are way stronger than the enemies which were outside. The game kind of feels like Warframe as well.
Nothing comes to mind.
Destiny and Warframe. More like Warframe, I'd say at this point. I totally forgot about Warframe. That game existed.
The Ironheart. I'll know once I have the data.
Oh my god, what's that? A boss? Can I headshot that guy? There we go. He's down.
Ancestors' data
Alright,
remains
finally
in
for
this
1080p, I'm gonna set to low settings
I will
with
check
DLA
the other
enabled.
terminals with their
We're getting
extraction.
way above
That can't be right.
than 144
Possible to fully
FPS.
extract the data that the Magisters.
It's quite fast, the game. Really like the movement of this. So fast. Oh my god, shield an enemy. Resurrection limit. Oh my gosh. So many. Be careful. Let's kill all of these aliens quickly. Are there any other type of aliens in this game, or this just one faction fight with? Such a chaos in this currently. Alright everyone, here we are at 1440p resolution, and this time we're going to start it off with the low settings. And everything is set to low with DLAA turned on, and we are in the base. Behind that. And as you can see, we're getting 90-80 frames per second on low. The shadows get messed up a lot in low. Talk to the commander.
The success of this
Alpha.
operation will lead us to victory.
You're gonna get a cutscene? Whoa.
Just how much do you plan to rely on that guide?
Let's
You
skip
prefer
this.
to keep sending in the investigative.
What? How was I sent back here? So we are in a new area of Kingston, as you can see. Getting 80-90, pretty much the same frames per second, which we were getting. VRAM usage is very low, 4 gigabytes. If you have a 1440p monitor, you can play the game at least. You can even get higher FPS with high settings, I suppose, using DLSS. And I got a new gun, SMG, from doing the last main mission. Defend this site, actually. Alright, I'm gonna set it to medium preset now.
The output amount is just right.
Getting
I'll
60
let Bunny know.
FPS. Wish the grapple hook had a little bit more range. So we are getting an average of 63, 64, which is okay. Still playable on medium settings. I think on high you can use DLSS quality. And it will probably give you 60 FPS on that. RAM usage is quite high, above 16. Okay, I'm gonna do is set it to high preset now. See what happens. We're dropping below 50 now. That was expected. Now the VRAM usage has kicked up, 6 gigabytes. Okay, we'll need some help of DLSS quality over here on high preset. We'll also try frame gen after this. Now we are above 70 again. So if you have a 4060 and a 1440p monitor, you can play the game using DLSS quality. DLSS really helps a lot, especially in this lower tier GPUs. DLSS FSR. FSR though has visual problems compared to DLSS. FSR 3.1, which they have released, it's really nice. Not that great compared to DLSS. Oh. Not like DLSS, but it's still better than what it was in FSR 3. Alright guys, let's use high preset now with DLSS quality and frame gen enabled. So we got both frame gen and DLSS set to quality. We're getting like 77 frames per second. 80 average so far. Let's get up there. Yeah, I don't really notice the input delay. It's not that bad. It's a huge stutter there. And it quite looks good as well, frame gen. It's working quite nice. Anyways guys, thank you for watching, and that will be it for this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys on the next one, and until then, take care, bye bye.